What's up, Wasabi? It's your girl, Ange. So today is Thursday. I'm ready to rock and roll. I woke up in a great mood today. I really have no complaints because it doesn't honestly do anything. It's almost Friday. That's the day of the week I'm looking most forward to because it's payday. And I'll have a little bit of extra money. Nothing crazy, but all my bills are paid. So I am very appreciative of the amount of money that I have now. Even if, like right now, I'm like, your girl only got like $6 to her room until Friday. You know, it's okay. It's fine. Because all my bills are paid. Everything is current. I'm very appreciative on the path that I'm kind of going down. So I hope you guys have a great day today. I hope that all your meetings go as planned. Your kids act right. Mine are always acting a fool. Little Charlie, we got in an argument, but he was like, can I have a marshmallow? And I was like, bro, you know what? It's Thursday. You want a marshmallow, eat a marshmallow, but when your tummy hurt later, I don't want to hear nothing about it. And he was like, okay. Here's my outfit of the day, guys. Oh, you can't see. You know I'm like 2 feet tall. You can't see nothing. Hold on, let's angle you down for like a quick second. Oh, you can't like really see. If I sit on my tippy toes, can you see? It's just a little long dress. Nothing crazy. Disregard my hair. You know it's always looking a little crazy over there. So let's go ahead and I have to make my, what is this called? This is my, oh, hold on. Something in the fridge is stuck. And I better fix this if I would like to have cold food. What is, oh, the taco meat is pushing out. That's what it is. I was about to say, I was like, why is this like not closing appropriately? There we go. Good now. All right, guys. So let's get our protein powder. So I usually drink the Aldi's protein powder. This is the one I usually get. I get it in the chocolate flavor. I don't know why this angle. You know what? The kids will probably mess with my iPad. 1 second. Let's wipe off the camera. Let's wipe it off so you can see. As you guys know, the fan is still on, so I'm still dying. All right, there you go. Now you can see. This is the whey protein powder. It does have some creatine and amino acids in it. I have noticed, I'm very small for my stature, so I'm only 4'10", about 111 pounds. This it has 30 grams of protein per serving. And so it usually says mix 1 scoop to 6 to 8 ounces of water or fat-free milk. Or you can even mix it into a smoothie. If you mix it into a smoothie, oh my lord, it is so good. But the only thing about this is I can only handle 1 scoop. My husband can do 2 scoops, but I'm a little human. And let me just show you for reference how big 1 scoop is. So y'all ain't like, man, she's just a baby. No, no, no. So this is 1 scoop. It's pretty freaking fat. Here is the mixer I'm going to use. Let me see if I can not make a mess. You know, that would be great. And then this one is labeled, so it does tell me how many ounces is what. So really, honestly, realistically, 8 ounces is only about to this where my thumb is. I'm gonna be honest with anyone. I always add extra milk. If I add 2 scoops of this, it gives me a headache from HE triple hockey sticks. So I've learned, hey, that's too much for my little body. Can't handle it. So here's the milk I'm going to use, the lactose free. I'm not lactose intolerant, at least that I know of, but I have found that, oh my gosh, sorry, I have found that if I don't use lactose free milk, my digestion says like, hey, let's take 70 years to process. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm not here for this. But good morning, you guys. I see everybody sneaking in, popping in. I didn't even get one hi yet this morning. I'm going to need y'all to step it up. It's Thursday. Let's go, guys. And then this is the cool, instead of having like the shaker ball, it's removable. This is by Bucked Up. I know they had a pretty good sale, like, what, months and months ago? Probably like at least 6 months ago. They had a great sale on these, so my husband literally bought like 6 of them. So he has one, I have one. Not going to spill it, guys. I am not. Alright, let's mix this up. I used to mix in a banana with it as well. Banana mixed in with this is really, really good. I don't know, sometimes it gets a little foamy. So I do recommend if you do get this you get this protein powder, that you put it in a bigger cup compared to a smaller one, because if you get a smaller one, I have one that's like half the size of this, it just fills up basically with foam, and then there's no room for it to go anywhere. Alright guys, I only spilled a little bit of milk on the counter, so that's a win. Usually, I don't put the lid on properly all the way, and then it just goes everywhere. So it's a win in my book. Y'all, how am I going to use this and not put the thing away? What is wrong with me? Maybe if you guys time, I feel like you're up so high. I mean, I know I'm like short, but dang. Not that short. So yeah, I'm super, and now you can see my outfit. So I'm still super short. I had to like pin up this dress because if I scooch way back here, now you can see it's just super long. When I was pregnant with my other son, I looked like a cartoon character. I wish I could like insert images, but like my belly was like way out here, and it was just hilarious. So now I just rock this dress. It's very comfortable. I actually got this dress on Amazon. I'll have to show you guys the link for this dress for anybody that cares. But today, work-wise, we have not a very hefty load on my schedule today, but for those that are like, oh my gosh, girl, what you do? How old are you? What's going on? I'm Ange. I am 27. I have 2 kids. I'm married. Been married for like 5 years now, I believe. I don't have to look at the exact date. I'm horrible at dates. And I am sitting here growing my YouTube channel. I'm growing all my social medias, my YouTube, my TikTok, my Facebook. So feel free. Find me on there. You can, I don't even know what that means. You can find me on there. Say hey, what's up? You can look me up. Look up Angela Davis. You should see my face. I should pop on. It's cool. It's alright. I don't know what that. My brain is. It's too early for me to read right now. So alright, we're gonna mix this up one last time and hope for a miracle that I mixed it up appropriately and correctly. But I have a feeling I did not, because I'm pretty sure there's some like right there. So this ball must have gotten stuck. Rhett, what are you doing? What you doing? See, and this is what I mean by it gets a little foamy. So what I do is I'm gonna take a quick sip. And then I have one of these frickin' mixers. And I usually just put it towards the bottom. Oops, I gotta move this other thing so I don't like frickin' break it. I don't know, that's usually what I do. I just drink some of it, and as the amount gets lower, then it's fine. I'm not stressing over it. Stressing ain't gonna do nothing. So, going back to what I was saying. 27, we've been married for like 5 years. We have 2 kids. We have a 1-year-old, which is this crazy human. Wanna say hi? Wanna say good morning? Ready? 1, 2, 3, whee! There's one. And then the 4-year-old is at school. And then I work from home. I work for a telecommunications company. I guess if you want to like get specific on what my title is, I guess I'm the construction administrator. I absolutely freaking love it. When I tell you I love my job now, like, you know how like people are like, oh my gosh, it's time for me to go to work, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, it's time for me to go to work. Let's go. And the cool thing about my job is I don't have like a set, like, I guess specific time in which I have to be online for work. It's kind of just as my schedule goes. Like, I was online this morning already at 6 a.m. looking at emails, replying. So I already did a good chunk of what I needed to do today. I have a safety meeting I have to attend. I have some company LinkedIn posts that I need to actually go through and approve. Not approve, but actually put up in draft. Do all that fun stuff, and make some modifications to our page since I did the approval from our owner. So that's cool. I really enjoy, and then I had a great conversation yesterday, actually with Great Human yesterday, because I have, even though I'm not old, I call myself old. I'm only 27 for reference, and I'm the size of like a 12-year-old child, I swear. So I have decided where I work from home, and I've been working in the digital space now for like 5 years. 5 whole years I've been in the digital space. I used to work for marketing companies that we used to run ads. I had one that I ran ads for. It was for dog trainers. I had one that we ran ads for roofers. I had one that we ran ads for loan officers and mortgage lenders. Tell you I'm never going back to that space. If someone's like, hey, Ange, you wanna help some mortgage lenders or loan brokers? Declined. Rejected. It was just not a good time for me. Not matching my energy. If you guys know, I'm very happy, very excited, very like, hey, let's work together, let's figure it out, let's do it. Some people in that space are nowhere close to that. Can you hand me my phone? Daddy's calling. Can you hand me my phone? Yeah. Hello? Hmm? Yeah, what's up? Oh, I'm alive. I don't have you on speaker though. Sick. Say yes. Good. When is it? Very exciting. Way to go, Dad. Okay. Good for you. Love you, babe. Love ya. Alright, love you. Bye-bye. So my husband and I are very, like, I guess, if we have an opportunity, we tell each other the same thing. If you get an opportunity to do something and it's going to be beneficial for our family, it's going to be beneficial for you, you're learning or not, do it. Call me after. So that's what he just did. He called me after. He was just telling me there was an opportunity that arose, and he was like, hey, can I do it? And I was like, can you do it? I was like, you better have said yes before you call me. And he was like, yeah, I did. I was like, okay, perfect. So good for him. I'm happy. But I'm a very, like, happy, very go-lucky type of energy. Excuse me. Can we not make so much noise? Can I have that? Can I have that? Oh, that's one way to hand a spoon to somebody. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Can I rinse this stuff off here? Gross. Getting on these jammies. But I'm very happy-go-lucky. As being in that digital space for all these years, I've now gotten to the point where I am, I guess at that point in my life where I'm like, what do I really want to do? Because I have a lot of things that I'm great at, but nothing yet where I'm like, this is my thing, this is what I want to do. I have ideas about kind of what I want to do, but I'm still on that path. So I'd probably say one thing that I'll probably end up doing very soon here is also launching some type of consultant business. Is pretty much where I think I've gone. And I've thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's good for me, because I'm just like, I like to help people. Like, you see this one? Look at him being bad. He just takes the spoons and he's banging on the table. And these spoons are already washed too. But I'm gonna be patient, and oops, I don't know what I did. This thing won't close. But I'm gonna be patient, and I'm gonna keep doing my soul searching. And I'm from Maryland, for reference. No, everybody from Maryland does not talk like this. It is literally just me. I can't really give you a definite answer on like why you talk like this. The best thing I can say is maybe in high school I hung out with a bunch of like country kids and listened to a bunch of really strong country music for a long time. Still love country music to this day, and that's the best I got. Other than that, I can't tell you. My family doesn't talk like this. I'm the only like weird one in my family. It's the best one I can say. But it's cool. It's fun. Okay, now you have forks. Can we not? Thanks. Let's take these. You want a waffle? You want your waffle? A waffle? Alright, I gave you some waffles. I don't even know where you got this. There's too much stuff on the shelf. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but you know. So I'm excited for what the future holds here. Usually, as the older I get, the more obviously knowledge. Please just follow with it. Thank you, you lovely human. That's exactly the response I was needing. I am so excited. I just got a response to an email. Because oh man, hold on. I got a response to an email that I needed. No, you are not eating chips for breakfast. Declined, rejected. Stop trying to open the bag. Okay, alright. We got this. 50th time. I have nowhere else higher I can put this, so for now we'll set it on the stove. You can't handle eating chippies. And why are you trying to crush my noodles? Can we not? Thanks. Alright, wait, let me cook the waffle for you, dude. Yeah, my son is like 7 children in one. Literally. Not even just like one whole kid. It's just wow, bro. Oh, gosh. Hey, get down before you fall and bust your butt. Get down! The thing is, he's literally jumped on the thing before and fall and busted his butt. But does he learn? No. No. It's too much like right. Stinky man. Be gone. Does this go to... I don't know what that's not my glass. I don't think it goes to the other thing. Okay, can we not play with my frother? Thanks. Chill out, man. Chill. What'd you do? Do a little sugar this morning? Because you was wilding, my man. Alright, learn the lesson. We do 15 seconds on this waffle. 15, because if you do 30, it's way too much. Alright, so here we go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I'm just chilling these days now. I would say the only thing I've done as I've gotten older that actually made a difference for me is when I was younger, I would say like in high school, I would read a lot. And I mean, like, I could read one of those big old Stephen King books, like 2,000 pages. I could finish that in like a day and a half, if that. And all I did was just read. So now, as I've gotten older, obviously with the kids, I was like, I can't just sit down. I cannot just sit down and be like, I'm just going to chill. And this is really bothering me. So for the moment being, I'm just going to, like, undo this. But now you guys are going to see how short it really is, how long it really is. You know how long this is? It is so long. It is so pretty and long, but I don't know. Here's the waffle. It's a little hot, though. Gotta let it cool down a minute. Can you go set it down out there? There you go. That's for you. I got something else you want, too. And look, stop stealing Switch controllers. You're the reason half the time the Switch controllers don't work. You don't need silverware. No. No. You don't need it. There's nothing. There's one in the living room. Go get the one in the living room. Go. Huh? Go get your spoon in the living room if that's what you want to do. All right, guys. Let's put the milk away. Let's go sit down at the computer. Here we go. What happened? Why? You don't need to go in the room. Why are you trying to go in the room? For what reasoning? Let's move, you guys. Let's go sit down at the computer. Check emails. You're not going in my room. Your juice is here. Look, your juice is right here. I know that's what you were looking for. You thought your juice was out there. It's not. It's right there. If you don't pick up all those pillows you knocked over, what is wrong with you today, my man? And you broke my... I'm mad at you now. You broke my pen. I'm salty. People still say that? Because I still say it. Really? This is why I can't have nothing nice. My kids just steal my stuff, eat it, break it, throw it. All this crazy stuff. Did I drink any water after I took these? I think I did. I had to take my vitamin this morning, and I said I had to drink, like, copious amounts of water. I did good yesterday on my water intake. Get your waffle out the kitchen. Go get your waffle. Go. That fridge, I have to look at the fridge. The fridge isn't closing. Alright, let's see. I'm very excited because we got a response on an email that I needed an update on, like, urgently. So I'm very pleased to see that someone is reading. Beautiful. Now we have the right people and the right eyeballs on this email. And I will be an OG, right? And there's another report I have to pull. So let's pull a report. It's a little bit time consuming to pull this report, but does your girl care? No. No. I will pull this report every day of my life. Because somebody created this report for me, actually. Hold on. He's like dancing and he's like shaking his iPad. Hold hold on. And this is not, why is this like not level? There you go. I don't know. Hold on, let's lower you guys. Whoa, too low, too low. They created this report, which is really freaking cool. This report they created, it basically, long story short, a part of my job is there's some like locate numbers for, and even this like what's a locate? For, you know how like when you have work done at your home and, I don't know, you're building a new driveway. And as you're building a new driveway, you need to know where like the utilities are, where the cable lines are, where the gas lines are, anything that obviously could cause a serious hazard if you hit it or you strike it. So I have a whole report of these tickets that I am responsible for checking and seeing when statuses have changed and when things are good and what's been cleared and what hasn't been cleared. Because the important thing for this is it is important for when you have crews that are working these jobs. There's a certain number, they can't start in a specific area until a specific ticket is cleared so then they can work over there. So I have like this ginormous report that I have to look at every day and see like, hey, what's been cleared so our teams can go out there and do some work. Ooh, I actually think, I'm excited. Hold on, let's check this out. I think there was a bunch that cleared for this other map. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was 12 yesterday. Let me guess. If this says 12 again, I'm going to be a little salty. I'm not going to lie to anyone. And the verdict is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is actually a good thing and not a bad thing. That number went up, which means the more that were pending had no updates, now have updates. That's exciting. Okay. All right, we can work with this. We can work with this, guys. All right, so then what I do is, it's a giant spreadsheet. And with this giant spreadsheet, what I have to do is, I found the easiest way to do it is I literally just make, get down. You're acting real rude this morning. I don't know what side of the bed you woke up on, but I need you to go back. Go back to bed. I need the nice peen, not the meanie that's throwing stuff and acting foolish. Yeah, I'm talking to you. My kid always says, huh. Honestly, this kid drives me batty. Okay, whoa! Alright, 1 second, guys. Because this boy is just not wanting to be great today. You're getting kicked off the table because you can't handle the privilege. Here's your waffle. Go sit in your chair. Go play with your pillows. I'll turn on Bubble Guppies.
Papa?
Yeah. You want Bubble Guppies or Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Okay.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo! We watch a lot of Scooby-Doo in my house. The kids love Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Like, let's be honest, I'm a child at heart. There's a guy made no mistake. When he made me a whole 2 feet tall, he was like, yeah, we're going to make sure we put a little extra child in you so you can be like, enjoy all the kid shows. Okay, hold on. Oh, Lord, we clicked on something. I don't know what that is. Something on QVC. I'm not buying nothing. He ain't buying Jack Diddley. Here you go. Which one do you want to watch? New Scooby-Doo or old Scooby-Doo? New or old? You don't know what that word means. But alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna run it up. We're gonna try. Alright. Yeah, why is Peppa Pig keep popping up? My kids used to be allowed previously, years ago, to be allowed to watch Peppa Pig, but not anymore. Peppa Pig is banned in our household. Because Peppa Pig is not nice to George, is the way I put it. I usually say that she's just a douche canoe, but let me behave myself. Because this is a great feeling energy channel. You guys, I see this every time I sit here. I always do this. Sorry, you guys are moving. Look at that cute kid right here. Look at this cute little kid. It's me. We have all of our family photos up and about and over. Alright, so we have our whole setup going and rocking and rolling. Let me turn this down because it's so damn loud. This child. People wonder, I wonder how I get work done. How? How do I get work done? Because I don't understand. Because guess what? Look at this living room. Look at what you just did. This has been a whole 5 minutes. Oh, shoot, I just dropped everything. Y'all see this? Look at this kid. He spilled every bit of Cheetos all over the floor. He's grabbing stuff, not listening, acting a fool. Put my pillows back. Get out. Just sit. Just sit. Sit. There you go. Wait a minute. Now you got the pillows mixed up. That pillow doesn't go. That pillow goes in that one. Man, this couch that you guys see right here, this freaking couch is older than me. I'm 27. And I know we've had this couch for at least since I was born. And then I know we had it before that. So this couch has got to be at least, let's just put it as probably about 30 years old. I would imagine, at least. We'll just put it like 30, 35 years old. Like, look how, this is one of those cool separate couches that used to have a pull-out in the inside. So then there's the other side of it. Yes, Rhett. I already feel like I'm gonna get sick. Oh, I know why. Oh, man. I keep forgetting. I take my vitamins in the morning, and the vitamins specifically say, do not eat anything for at least an hour after you take it. Do I remember that? No. No, I do not. No. And what I'm gonna do is we are going to refresh the screen, right? We're going to refresh this, baby. And then what we're going to do is I have to manually, it's a little bit of manual stuff I have to do, which it could be worse. I could have to look up 100 tickets every morning by myself with no help. The spreadsheet updates automatically, which is exciting that it does this. So let's just do it in order. There's a lot more greens. This is good. And I would imagine they probably need a report. I don't know how anybody asked me this. I think they're going to need a report. Should I create another one? Well, I guess I don't have to because he already included it. My brain is like straight up SpaghettiOs in the morning sometimes. My brain be like, huh, what, where? Let's pull up the drive and find the one I did yesterday, and then we'll just change it to today's date. No big deal. Here's the map cleared. And we're just actually gonna create another sheet. We're gonna use our brain. It's amazing when you use your brain, the whole thing and not just a piece of it. Oh boy. I always say, if I use my full brain to my full capacity every day, I'd be a dangerous woman. Sometimes I do. It just depends on the day and what I need to do. And how bad the kids will stress me out. That's one thing. The older I get, the better I deal with stress. Alright. I don't even know what that noise was. I promise it wasn't me. Lord, I hope that didn't come out of Rhett's rear end. Because, ooh, boy. That's gonna suck. Wow, there's more greens on this sheet. I'm so excited about that. Because that means, what that means is, you're probably like, okay, what does green mean? Green means it's good to go. The team can work in that area, they're great. No issues, no problems, right? If it is yellow, that means there's an issue. There's a problem. Something needs to happen there. Somebody needs to assist, something of that effect. So, when I'm looking at this, there is a lot more greens today on this one map that I have than there are reds. Red means that they just put in kind of like a ticket and there's no update, there's nothing that's like happening, which is concerning. But as long as those reds go to greens quickly, it's okay. But I have to keep an eye on it. So that's good. And then, there we go. I already have a headache, guys. So I'm wondering. It's probably because I don't drink this every day like I should. I have been working out for anybody that's like, oh girl, you working out? You okay? I have been working out, which is exciting because, and by working out, I don't mean like I've been doing a very heavy routine. I did sign up. I don't know if anybody looks at Mini Beast. I did do the Mini Beast challenge actually like a month ago, and I lost like 6-7 pounds. Only within doing it within like at least a week and a half, 2 weeks. I was doing it and actually lost weight very quickly. I was on the shred one for anybody that's like follows it, and I have access to it again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely, now that I'm kind of settled into the new job, I am definitely gonna keep keeping in shape, y'all. Keep keeping in shape is what I need to do. This is for this map. But there's still a lot of reds. But there's less. There is a lot less than there was yesterday, which is good. Okay. So this is for this map, so let's update the sheet. We are going to rename this. Oh god, it's 9:30 already? Oh jeez. I usually like to have this report out earlier. Before the team's even online, I like to send it out so they can see it and prep their day. And then this is for the other map. This is the fun map. I feel like there's more on this map that are yellow. Everyone on this map is yellow. There's only 3 tickets on this map that are good. That is not good. Yes, Stinky. What you need? Alright, we're gonna paste it. Oh, Lord, I did it wrong. I hate when I do that. There we go. I always, when I paste stuff, sometimes I post it into one little Excel sheet, and so it's like a giant thing. I'm like, didn't mean to do that. Alright, we're almost done this report. And then what I actually should do to be a smart human is I should search each of these from yesterday and let the team know which one's actually cleared. So then they know if there's another area necessarily they can work in. You know, use the whole piece of my brain. Alright guys, we are almost done this report. This is not, I don't like how many on this map that are not resolved. That is really bothering me. Oops, and I need to delete this now. Edit, and we're gonna hit delete. Delete row 17. And bam. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this wider. So you can see, we're gonna rename this. And we are going to say project name. Bam. For both maps, everything that's on here is accurate. And then I have to go on the other sheet. I'm gonna make this bigger so that I can actually read. I am happy though, because someone replied to this. I am not reading. Sorry. Why your messages come in so fast and then they disappear? I am not. Is that? Where are you from? Mauricio, where are you from? Alright, that's done. Let's actually, you know what? We'll do a fun fact here. We are going to look and actually, I'm going to check one thing. So today, how many did we have yesterday versus today? So let's go and put this in order because I don't know why I keep doing this. So yesterday, we had 12 that were in yellow. Today, we currently have 19, which is an increase, clearly. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means that some of the ones that were previously pending that had no status updates, now we're actually doing a little something. But still not successful. Until it's in green, I have to keep sending this report. And someone needs to give me an update to tell me like what's popping, what's happening, what are we doing to solve these problems. So it's a very, very important report that I send. And then we're going to change it to today's date. Oh, today's the first start of May. I just literally realized that for some reason. I have some exciting things planned this month. I'm very excited now. Wow. Okay, guys. goes. Okay. This is looking to be a great day, actually. Like, I'm so pumped. So excited. Alright. Now I need to check one other thing, and we need to check the ones that are in red. So on this other map, there are none that are in red. Okay. Then, I hate that he has this out of order. I just want to swap these tabs so bad. Okay. Ooh, red babies. Okay. Alright. We have it on 1-5, this one. Okay, so then let's take these. These were all in red. This is much easier to send this report though. It's just based on color. Otherwise, I literally would have to look up all of these tickets one by one by one. Do you know how long that takes? To look up every single ticket. It would take me at least probably the whole day to do that. So like, I'm so happy that the sheet is automatically updated. Like, I'm so excited about this sheet. Nobody even understands. Okay guys, hold on. And I'm pasting this in the right one, thank God. Shoot. As of I did, hit a bit of mess. And then I need to also compare and say which ones are in green now compared to the ones that were yesterday. So then the team will know, hey guys, here's the newest tickets that cleared. Because that's the piece that's missing. Because they're not going to know what other areas they can work in. Oh man, did I just... Yeah, I did. I am such a douche for some days of my life. Just... Here we go. Alright. I'm a weirdo and I like to compare these sheets so then I can see like what is moving, what is not moving. And these all should say pending. Let me fix this. I try to label everything correctly so that everybody can see this. Nobody look at it and understand what I'm looking at or referencing. It is quite clear and easy. I have to go. I have to go. Nope, nope, nope. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh my gosh. Why? My son took his diaper off and I have to get the shampooer and I have to get a bath and the bleach and the cleaner. Look, if you're thinking about having children, just consider for a minute. Stop touching stuff! I have to go. Your life will compromise about lots and lots and lots of fecal matter. Why?